Okay guys, so again I'm on the squeaky chair because it's more comfortable, but I'm gonna try as much as I can to finish up the videos of the toy show. These are just gonna be all random stuff in here. Let's start with this bag. Most of these in this bag I'm not gonna open up. We have the 67 Chevy Chevelle Super Sport 396. And this is from the leap year. And this is in the leap. I just said it's in the leap from the leap year, but it's got the leap year graphics on the trunk and up here on the front fender. Pretty cool car. The card on this one isn't all bent up, so I'll probably keep this one in the package, but I am going to look for one of these to open up because I'd like to have one of these out of the package as well. And there you can see, congratulations, you just made a rare find. This 67 Chevelle with its exclusive deco celebrates the leap year with epic style. Okay, I don't know anything about this leap year, I want to say series. I don't really know what else to call it, but I may not find one of these for very cheap then. They say it's a rare find though, you know, I don't really know. I haven't looked this up at all, but so this is staying in the package, and hopefully, so, alright, let's get into the next car. This is the 66 Ford Fairlane. And this is a Kmart exclusive according to the seller, and I don't know that for a fact, but that's what the seller said. This is in the Flame series. It's got nice flames on it. Now if you'll notice, nice straight grille on the car. We don't have the little bullet, whatever you want to call it, bullet hole, whatever you want to call it. Not on this model. So that's kind of funny. As voted for online, all featuring cool flame details. Okay. Again, that's the 66 Ford Fairlane 427. Okay, now we're gonna go with the yellow Submarine, and I was looking for the first release of this because I didn't have the first release of it, and so here it is. As you can see, it says new for 2016 Screen Time series. The Beatles Yellow Submarine. There they are. The Submarine. Here's our Submarine. I guarantee it's much cuter in the package. You take it out of the package, and I think, in my opinion anyway, it's just gonna be weird. So I'm keeping this in the package for that reason. And there you go on the back. There's the specialty. I didn't see the specialty on the back of these because they don't have them. Some of these have specialty, some of them don't. You can pause and read there if you want to. So, next we have a club car from the Hot Wheels Collectors Club, and I need this case more for something different rather than this. I've got an old Matchbox that I need one of these cases for. I could really care less whether it says Hot Wheels on the back or not, because when it's hanging on the wall, you can't see that. So this protective case is going to go on something else. And this is the Baja Breaker van. This is, as you can see, done up a little differently. It's a Real Riders, and it's got the old Real Riders look. And it says the Spectra Flame Blue paint on it. And it says Real Riders all over it. Really cool van. Tires that look and feel like the real thing, which is exactly what Hot Wheels says. This is from 2004. And this here will answer the argument of whether Baja Breaker is a Ford or not. Ford trademarks used under license of Ford Motor Company. I hear people argue all the time about it's a Chevy, it's a Ford, it's something else. It's a Ford. People all the time are saying it's a Chevy, though. I can't tell if this has a metal base or not, but it sure feels like it from this truck feels pretty heavy. And you can see this is limited to 780 of, looks like 10,000. And there's the other ones, I assume, in this series. Why does this look... I can't tell if this is scratched or dusty. It's like a little bit of both. It's not even showing up on the card. But you can read on the back here. I'll read this first part because it basically describes why they did this van. Most popular series of the 80s is back, but with an added twist. So the Real Riders was the most popular series for Hot Wheels back in the 80s. This time around we'll use Spectra Flame paint, and that's exactly what this blue paint is. Fusion graphics and Hot Wheels vehicles that have never been featured Real Riders tires before. After all these years, there are still no other wheels that look and feel like the real thing. Okay. So, it's a different... Some of the club vehicles I open up, like the Studebaker, the Redline Studebaker was pretty cool. When did this come out? Well, the Studebaker truck came out in 2010. I don't know when this club version came out. I feel like it's newer than 2010, but my point to that was I open up some of the club vehicles. This one I'll probably keep in the package, at least for now. I don't think that's right. Some of these vehicles I've seen with Real Riders, like original ones. The Mercedes I know for sure, and the Scrambler might have had. I'm not going to argue with it. This one we're opening up for a number of reasons. Number one, you can see this card is all bent up. This is Racing Champions Classic Diecast Collectible number 1 of 20,000. This is Classified Classics. The 69 Chevy Camaro project car. And there you can read all of this stuff here. I love the project cars of any of the brands because they have their own special character. Like this one has a white door. It's got a white wall back here, but a black wall up front. It's got a gray hood, gray fender. There you can read the back of it if you want. There's some other cars. I assume the Series 1 would be for classified classics. These are everything in there. Yeah, because there's the Chevy Chevy Camaro. I'm going to open this guy up. Comes with this nice little separate card here, which has a very interesting texture to the back of it. Wow, that feels weird. I'm not even going to put forth the effort to save that package. Okay. I know this is a project car, but I know the steering wheel is not supposed to be sticking out of the door. It's put together with screws though, so I can take it apart and have to take it apart and fix it. It just jumped out of there. But there you can see from the front. Looks like one headlight is painted and the other one is not, so it's only got one headlight. There's the gray hood I was talking about. You can see, and this is common with these older racing champions. As they age, the graphics on them, if they're printed, start to kind of get cracks in them, I guess. But this side looks pretty much complete, except again the tires don't match. And this side I think is supposed to look like it's missing a hub on the wheel, the center hub. So nice project car. I'll have to take that apart and fix the steering wheel, which keeps falling out. I'll put that up there so I remember to do that, and I don't need that anymore. What's in this bag? Oh yes, the 25-cent, maybe it was 50-cent trailers. I think these were 50 cents. Maybe they were 25 cents. I think they were 25 cents. And you know, they're not made real great, but they were different. I don't know why this has tape on it. It doesn't appear to be broken. It's not broken. I don't know why there's tape on it. But this trailer here is definitely worth 25 cents or even 50 cents. This is the original Ertl tractor hauling trailer. This one's made out of die cast. That's how you can tell it's an original one, not a newer one. And it's so much heavier, and then these clamps kind of clamp into the wheels of the tractor. So, nice Ertl there. Forbid bonfire. Nice nice little trailer here. I think it's all plastic. These things on here, the frames around the tankers sort of look like they're made out of metal, but they're plastic. So the whole thing's plastic, but I don't have any, I'd call it a hazmat, hazardous materials type of trailer. I don't have anything like this, so I bought it. And I know it'll fit some of this one. Looks like it's too low. Most of the regular, I think this is not supposed to be a, yeah, this one's supposed to be a dump truck. I just grabbed a semi-front that I had, tractor as they call it. And I believe this one's too large. Just the two that I had sitting out doesn't really fit either one of them. Normal one it'll fit. I'm just not gonna go get one because the video is basically, it's about the trailer. So I was excited to get this car hauler here. Mega Transporter. And this is very fragile and most likely will not has the possibility to not last very long, but I take good care of my stuff, so it should last a while. Let's see, this drops down somehow. Okay, I got this one earlier. When I was at the show, I got it. I didn't want to drop down right now. Okay, this one's been glued. They had two of them in their box. I must have been looking at the other one. I can pry that apart though real easily. Let me do that. I'm not gonna pry it apart right now because I've about broken it 4 times looking over the camera. That's why this truck's all whacked up right now. So I'm glad this was only 25 cents. I got it to give it a try. Somebody glued this one together, so we're not real functional. But it'll fit a normal size car. It'll fit this limousine as well. I may get that working, I don't know. And I've got a Mercedes-Benz limousine. It's funny. It says President of the United States, but never has the presidential limousine been a Mercedes, for obvious reasons. It'd be a good custom. I actually already have this car. Actually, I have the full set of these, this presidential collection. But it'd be a good car for a custom, you know, painted up whatever color. So then it's got the little sunroof that opens up. So there's all that stuff. Got some more. Got the Mopar van, the 77 Dodge Custom. It just says Custom 77 Dodge van. Okay, I'm flipping it around, but same thing. Something that I wish Hot Wheels would have done for this Mopar series is not have the top open on this truck, because this is not really a passenger van. This would be more of a parts van, you know, like a parts delivery van. But whatever, it's still cool. I was hoping to find it at the show because it was rather expensive on eBay, at least at the time I checked. I paid $2 for it, but you know, the guy has to make a little money, and I think they were the same price as the other ones at my Walmart, but they didn't have the van or the Power Wagon. I got the Power Wagon too. I might have gotten it from somebody else though. So this is a new series this year. This might just be a new series. They did a couple series just because it was Hot Wheels 20th, or good lord, Hot Wheels 50th anniversary this year. So they might have just done a series for that. But I don't know if they're going to continue this series or not. This series has a lot of potential. They make enough. Hot Wheels has enough of Mopar vehicles. They could run this series for quite a while, I think. But it may just be a special series. Then I got the 29 Ford pickup. I've actually taken a ride in a 29 Ford pickup, and they're quite fun. You get lots of looks when you're riding in them. I have the Ford truck from this series. That's the only other thing from this series that I have. But I think this was $2. Yeah, this was also $2. finished in a nice forest green. The one I rode was black, of course, because a lot of the old Fords were black. I'm going to open this one up. I debated on whether I was going to or not, but I'm going to open it up. This is apparently in the Ford series. I kind of missed that. Oh, there you go, 2018. So it must have just came out. So I don't have that truck. I have that truck from the truck series, I guess. I'm not having any luck tonight. There. I kind of killed the package, but here's the truck. It feels extremely small in my hands. It's got plastic fenders on it, and tiny little bed on it. Let's take a look inside there. You got the 2 seats. Nice looking truck. No bumper on it. I'm sure those bumpers would get broke off extremely easily if Hot Wheels put them on there, so probably decided to not even try. Although in the panel truck that they had, had bumpers on it. I was afraid it was going to be up real high. I have one down here. I think I have one. I could have sworn I had the panel truck down here on my shelf. Oh, here it is. See, what they did here was they did a metal base, then they put a metal bumper on it. They could have did that with the Ford truck, because I think those look better with the bumper. But I don't work for Hot Wheels, so I can't tell them how to make their stuff. I know what this is now, but I forgot about it. This is a really cool old 70s Chevy Blazer. This is made by Ertl. And $10. I feel like it was cheaper than that when I got it, but I've bought stuff from the guy before, so he might have gave me a deal on it. Chevy Blazer made by Ertl. Has a little patina up here on the hood. It's a little rusty. It's a very pretty blue color. And, we're gonna just cut it because they're easier to take off after. It's easier, I think, to just cut the tag off rather than. So, what did they use? They used an equipment tag for their tag. I mean, I can pretty much see why they put Survivor. It's in good shape. A lot of these got battered around. It's got the all the plastic, the top on it. All the windows are there. The entire grill is there. Nothing's busted off. Oops, sorry, too high. Little few spots on it in the paint, but for the most part, it's in very good shape. The wheels feel tight in it. You know, it hadn't been rolled around, and you can see the tires are in good shape too. You can still see the mold lines on the tires from when it was made. The Ertl Company, made in Dyersville, Iowa. That's another way to tell it's an original Ertl. Looks like tailgate's a separate piece, but at least on this model it does not open. It says Ertl there. Take a look inside. Sort of looks like the top comes off, but I don't believe it does. And it's in good shape, so I don't want to try and then tear it up. So there's our Blazer. And the Camaro. I'm not a huge Camaro guy, but my dad likes Camaros, so I decided to get this for him for Christmas. So, Ralph, if you're watching this, don't give away Dad's present. Dad has a collection of cars upstairs in the our little library we've got upstairs, so figured he'd like this. This is a '68 Chevy Camaro Super Sport. This is made by Maisto. Never sure how to say it. This has to be in the Dub City line that Maisto has. They kept the hood going the right way. That's good. Sometimes Maisto will make the hoods open the opposite way just because it's custom. This one actually opens the way it's supposed to. It's got a Corvette motor in it. Can you see that? That's cool. Looks like it's... I don't know, it's alright. It's got a little dirt on the windshield. I can take that off. Seats are very rubbery. It's like the doors open. We've even got flames on the interior panels on the doors. Wow. Pretty cool Camaro. Trunk opens up. There you go. Looks like it's supposed to have a wing or something on the back, but it's missing. And we've got rods for life. There, the front wheels are all good. So where are we at with time? 27 minutes. I've got a small bag. Small bag of cars and a Nylant that is maybe, yeah, I guess this is bigger scale than the Blazer. But got a Nylant pickup here, old Ford Ranger. It's the 80s style Ford, or yeah, 80s style Ford Ranger. It's missing a headlight on this side, but other than that, it's in fairly good shape. It's got a crack in the window there, and then if the paint has some issues, and then this side is a little faded out. You know, it's not in like perfect shape or anywhere near that, but it's not mashed anywhere. It wasn't 20 bucks either, because I wouldn't have paid 20 bucks for it. Nylant. I don't know if you can see. Let me go to this side. It's not faded out. You can see 4x4 in the stripes there. Nylant up there. The center caps with the Ford line, whatever you want to call it, in the wheel. Usually that's red around there. And I'll show you on camera. Since this truck's not in great shape anyway, I feel like I can customize it. I don't really want to do this on camera because I know I'm going to mess up. But I usually go around the center caps on these Ford trucks because they're supposed to be red with the white line in the center of them. That's how they're supposed to be. I'll do the rest of them later. I was just showing you that. So there's that. And now we've got a bag of cars. And I'm going to take them out of the bag. Got a M2. These were cheap too. I wish I could remember, they were like $1 or something. So I got an M2 that's brand new in the box for $1. They're like $5 at the store, $5 or $6 at the store. The 58 Plymouth Fury. This one has some nice flames on it. Always nice to get a M2 that's got a wacky, or not wacky paint job, but the Wild Card series of, this is Auto Dreams, but the Wild Card series that M2 has is wild. Like, literally super wild. And I said brand new, this is not a brand new M2, but you can tell by the way they set up the packaging on it. But, when is this from? 2010. And but hasn't been opened. The clear thing's still in the hood. Can you see that? That clear thing right there holds the hood up. So we got that and a GTO. I really like this green color, although I've been looking for a GTO convertible that was red. But I really like this green color. And then it's got a brown interior in it. For now, this will probably stay in the package just because it's an older Johnny Lightning. It's got the little coin that goes with the limited edition coin. 7,008 of it does not say how many there actually are, but whatever. This is from Walmart. Authentic muscle car paint colors plus Krager mags. Krager wheels I'm used to look more like that, but I like these solid wheels too, those look good. So I'll probably look for this again in red, or if I can find one cheap, I'll just paint it red myself. There's our collector coin up there. Car model, limited edition, number, series issue, series 10, I think, yeah. This is Muscle Cars USA. I didn't even tell you what series this was in. Muscle Cars USA. And just like the package says, it's 100% die-cast. Now, I said this was an older one. When's this from? 1994. Not super old, but I'll keep it in here for right now. You can read up there. And I'm sorry I'm a little stuffy right now, if you couldn't tell. This also stays in the package because this is an old Matchbox. And it's cool, it's from the Car and Driver, I gotta sneeze, excuse me. It's in the Car and Driver, it's got the Car and Driver card. Performance specs. Well, good grief. Looks like there's... Oh, I wonder if this is a fold out, because it looks like there's a few in there. But, official Car and Driver collector cards. And if you're not familiar, Car and Driver is a car magazine. Special 224. Yep. Okay. So the special price tags are different prices. But, there you can see it's a Porsche 959. There's a real picture of it there, and then the model here. I found this car out of the package. Actually, I might have this car out of the package. But, I have a few of these cars. My cousin has that one. I have the Bronco. Yes, I do have this out of the package. I also have the Porsche and the Corvette out of the package. I guess my cousin still has that. I haven't talked to her for a while. She might not have that anymore. This is from 1989, and you can kind of tell it's from the 80s because of how Matchbox did their packaging. That was their packaging for the late 80s. So, since I didn't open very much in this video, I'm going to open this up and then show it to you. For the first time since it came out of the factory in China. Oh! It's out of the package. There, I finished my sentence. What is this? Oh. I'd forgotten that M2 did this stuff. They put promotional posters of their different brands in their packaging. Who else remembers this? Or who else forgot about it and remembers now? This is the 1/64 scale Auto Authentics. And if you flip it over, we've got the other series, as well as some 1/24 scale and 1/18 scale. I'd like to find that one. I haven't seen that one. I've got some of the stretch rods. So this is cool. I'd forgotten they did this. I'm gonna save this, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. I may put it with the cutouts of the packaging. I don't know. Regardless of what I do with it, I'll save it. So let's look at our Fury out of the package. I always save these hood bracket, I don't know what to call it, the clear things, because they look good for my train. I have a train layout, and the used car lot their hoods vibrate closed, when the train's going around the track, so I keep these clear things and stick them in the hood. This one, the hood, that looks great with the hood closed. You can see the flames better, I think. Door is open. Got a nice, authentic interior in there. So I really like this car a lot. So this is before M2 sort of fixed their problem with the screws. That screwdriver's too big, I think. Nope. So let's see if their screws. Some of the older M2s like this had a heck of a time pulling screws out. So let's try this. Seems to be going okay so far. Before I take that one completely out, let's start on this one. Actually, I'm having good luck with this one. Some of the older M2s had a heck of a time. Go out of there, screw. Had a heck of a time getting the screws out of the car. So I usually keep the cases. These screws are good if you do like customs and stuff. They're not great for that, but they work okay for it. I used to put them in this drawer, but then I learned this drawer has holes in it, so all of the screws go to the bottom. Every one of those drawers has holes in it. It's kind of a cheap, old set of drawers. So very nice. The wheels are all put on relatively straight. Some of the M2s have issues with that. I sound like I'm putting M2 down. I really like M2s. It's a 58 Plymouth Fury we've got down there. I think it rolls pretty good. Yep. So sorry I didn't open much up. I may open this up. I may not. I'm debating on that one. These other ones I'm for sure not open. Well, other than this one, I'm for sure not opening them up. I may go ahead and open this up at some point. These are expensive just because they're exclusive to the collectors club, but I see guys open them up all the time, and I just kind of feel like this is gonna look better in the package with the Real Riders stuff. So for now, anyways, it's in the package. Hope you enjoyed the video. Most of my videos I don't sound all stuffy. Very rarely get sick, and I'm not really sick right now. I just kind of don't feel 100%. I hope you enjoyed the video, and usually I'm a little neater than this too. Good grief, I'm a mess. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Check out the other toy show videos, and I'll have some more on the way.